2 of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go, go!
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Brought in right side. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, run!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
On red. 11, 11. 11.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And it's caught, this is Jalen Wright. Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ow, what's that? Hey, uno.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Receiver in motion, headed right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Stroud now on 3rd. Got Williams, and it's complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
No one around. He's got space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
On the quick, right?
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
All right.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Katie York now on for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Go, let's go! Here we go,
Lawrence working from the gun. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Lisa 24.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's on the move. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now it's Lawrence. This will be caught by Watkins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They run it from the gun with Wright. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 5. From the 47. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Wright reels it in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lawrence throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
His name goes on the stat sheet for that sack, but it's the coverage who truly earned it. They go to dime coverage to shut down any type of pass, and everybody in the secondary doing their jobs, tying up the throwing lanes until they could get home to the quarterback and bring him down. That is the epitome of a coverage sack.
And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Red on red.
Wright running out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Wright. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos now lead by 10. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, we're no more. All right.
Stroud off the play fake. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw complete to Williams. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go.
Running left, here's A-Chain. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jack Jones making that tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On red.
Now a run with Wright. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Hits his running back. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's caught for the 1st. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos, who have 1st and 10.
Take right open. Phil.
Here's a give for Wright. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He gets a little pull something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One of the hardest things to measure at that NFL Combine. Sure, you get verticals and 40s and bench presses, but it's hard to measure determination and heart. That clip right there, that was all about want to for this defense to get that sack.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
All right, let's go. Left.
They're going for this. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
23.
Running behind center with Wright. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. His shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Red on red. Here we go.
Here's a give inside to Wright. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jalen Wright with a touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Oh,
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Catch is made by Elijah Mitchell.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
okay. 11. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's gonna push one deep down the right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. That one vehemently swatted away. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
There's the high. Here we go. 19 Texas.
Back to throw it. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Achan. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. It's taken in by Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach or play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On play action, here's Stroud. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing from the gun here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
On the quick, right?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He finds Mitchell, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Why Tony?
Here's a chain up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. 3rd down run from Achan. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On red.
Here's Wright on the carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hey, Lion! Silver.
From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Buys time, rolling right. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Lawrence working from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
A give to right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Hey. Easy. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
From the 48. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lawrence to throw it. Brought in inside the 20. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Running it with right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Rip, 23.
They run again with right. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Running back sent in motion. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. Under. Nike taxi.
Stroud off the play fake. Complete over the middle. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Texans ball. We'll see if they can come up with something and stave off elimination. New set of downs for him from the 46.
All right.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Catch made by Mitchell.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Forced out to his right. He sends this one to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw, Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dallas Turner picks it off. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's pretty obvious this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Red on red.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On red.
2nd and 3 now. Right again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Hand off, running left, right. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Hey, lie.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Silver.
Now right. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Lisa, 24.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. This is right. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos can rest easy with a 3-score lead. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey. 13, Luke.
Lawrence throwing here. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's a pickup of 9. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go,
Plowing up the middle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, go!
And they send a man in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has some room to work. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
They run in from the gun with Wright. And he's brought down for a loss.